You're going to love this. Hundreds of Macy's Cyber Week specials are here and ready for gifting online and in store. Like boots and booties for her, buy one, get one free. Mixers, air fryers, and more, 20% plus an extra 20% off. And find gifts for him and her, coats, sweaters, tops, 50 to 60% off. Macy's Cyber Week specials now through Wednesday. Savings off regular prices, exclusions apply. Macy's Star Rewards now offers benefits everyone can enjoy no matter how they pay. Sign up for free in store or at Macys.com/Star Rewards.
Blog Talk Radio.
The pain is flowing through me, 'cause I'm in this war on this foreign shore, and I bleed. The sky is all I can see. On this foreign shore, I lie on my back, holding my sweet flag close to me. Now death is coming for me. Now I think of this and all that I miss while I bleed. But please don't think of me just lying there in this desert air while I bleed. I won't be coming home to you. There's nothing I can do. It's getting hard to breathe. I want to make a better world for you and our new baby girl, the one I'll never see. The pain is flowing through me, 'cause I'm in this war on this foreign shore, and I bleed. The cold is covering me. I'll be alright if I just close my eyes while I bleed. I won't be coming home to you. There's nothing I can do. It's getting hard to breathe. I want to make a better world for you and our new baby girl, the one I'll never see. 'Cause I bleed. 'Cause I bleed. I bleed.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's Monday night. This entire week I have shows. I think I've lost my mind. This is Off the Chain. I'm your host, Yvonne Mason. I want to welcome each and every one of you to the show tonight. We will be discussing that opening song. It's titled Bleed, and it's sung by my guest tonight. But before we get to that, I want to thank each and every one of you. This is your show, ladies and gentlemen. It is not my show. Y'all are the ones that have made this show the success that it is. We are headed into our third year. We're heard in over 200 countries, and we are well over 200,000 listeners between this show, which is now at 135,000 plus listeners, and all the podcasts this show is heard on. It's heard on iTunes and YouTube, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Stitcher, FM.com, TuneIn Radio, 2 stations on iHeartRadio. And it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I am so grateful and I am so appreciative because of y'all, you are helping the guests that come on this show live their dream. So thank you. Now, there's 2 ways you can get on this show, ladies and gentlemen. 1, you can come on as a guest. 2, you can become a sponsor for this show. And no, I'm not out to get rich for this show because that's not what it's about. If you contact me on offthechainradio@yahoo.com, I'll give you all of the things that you need to know on how to do one or both of those things. We are booked up through the end of January. And before we get started with tonight's show, I do want to tell you about a couple of sponsors that are with me at this point. Traveler Pelton is an author, and she has a special offer going on her website for folks getting ready for the holiday gift giving. She is offering postpaid sets for trilogies for $25 a set, autographed any way you like. She takes PayPal and will ship the sets out the next working day. Go to her website, travelerpelton.com, for all the details. In the meantime, her latest books are available as ebooks or paperbacks from Amazon and Books A Million. This month's new book is called To Protect One's Own. It's book 7 in the Oberlin trilogy. The generation continues the story of the overachieving Oberlins with all the action, political intrigue, and hard science fiction her fans have come to expect from Traveler's Tales. Noel, Kai, and their families attempt to get ready to appear before the Joint Congressional Committee to testify and to sort out the damage caused by the Brotherhood. Violet's old nemesis, Obsidian, shows up, and suddenly, just driving to Washington requires a military escort, while back home at the retreat center, Bravo Company has lost their minds and tried to kidnap the Oberlin children. How do you protect your family when the world has lost its mind? Check her out on Amazon.com. Diane Mote writes a Sam Holden series, and the 3rd book in the series is called Dog Bones. Sam's quest to avenge abused animals is threatened when the FBI comes after her on one side and the commissioner wants her dead on the other. Will her double life be exposed? Will Sam be able to protect the animals, her friends, and herself? Check out Dog Bones by Diane Mote everywhere ebooks are sold. Howard Levine, he wrote a book called Last Gasp, and this is an amazing book. Fred Tedeschi's niece is dead, one of thousands of victims of a terrorist attack which has been laid at the feet of Islamic radicals by a right-wing U.S. government. Frank, based on a chance encounter, is one of the very few people who question the government's explanation. He's a Vietnam veteran who wants nothing more than to live without further controversy or conflict. Can he and his grieving brother Rob, a detective with the NYPD, obtain the necessary evidence to uncover the truth and the face of scorn and incredibility? I can't talk. Can they overcome their long-term estrangement to work together, given that they are putting their lives in danger? And Last Gasp, a novel that resonates with today's politics. The answers to these questions unfold in a way that mingles personal and societal issues, intertwines the past and present while moving relentlessly forward. Do you love thriller whodunits, cozy mysteries, or sizzling suspense with dangerous twists and turns? Well, each one has secrets, and one of those secrets could get them all killed. Often death is just the beginning, but what if the damage was already done? The answers revealed in Death and Damages, keeping you on the edge of your seat with hair-raising homicides as you discover mysterious secrets, deadly assassins, and cold-blooded killers. And this thrilling box set of 24 breathtaking tales of death and damages. Pre-order your box set now at deathanddamages.com. Now, we shall move on to tonight's guest. He has been on before. I first interviewed him earlier this year or last year, can't remember which, because time and places have just sort of mingled into one. At that time, I told him he was going places. He is a country music artist, and his name is Garrett Walker. His mom and dad were both singers and musicians, and when he was a very young child, they would often take him to gigs with them, and he'd hang out in the back room and listen to the show, and he began to breathe the music like air. After the breakup of his parents at age 8, his life changed forever. Now he uses his songs to paint the pictures of his journey, since loves are songs about love and pain, hope and faith, and always reality. Garrett's goal is to use his talent for all the right reasons, and ladies and gentlemen, talent he has. You'll hear it in the songs he writes and sings, from the heartfelt Wasn't Done Loving You and all of the above to the fun and cool vibes of Leave My Guitar Alone. You will be moved and entertained. He is making his dreams happen. He was in Nashville. He has since moved to Texas, and things are happening. The song Bleed just will move you beyond. I have no words. That song just absolutely gives me chills. So with that being said, Garrett, welcome to the show. So glad you're back, and you have been busy.
I have been busier than 6 ducks on a June bug. Yes, I have been. Yes, I have been busy and living a beautiful life and just a dream that I never thought was possible to dream of. But yeah, things are just really, really going so well.
Don't you remember me telling you way back on that first show?
Oh, yes.
To hold on to the house because you could ride.
Hold on a second. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to get a good now.
You still with me?
Oh, no.
Ladies, this is the beauty of live radio, ladies and gentlemen. Things can go awry in a minute, but we get them fixed and we just move on, right?
That's right.
So
there we go. Okay.
Do you remember?
Yeah, everything is. Can you hear me now?
Absolutely. Now you sound like a Verizon commercial.
There you go.
But do you remember our very first conversation live on this show? And I told you then, I said, hold on, because you are going far.
Yeah, you never. You was relentless as far as. I mean, every single time it was like, and I mean, I was down. I mean, I really went through some horrible stuff, but every time you was just like, just wait, it's coming. You was just steadfast, and that's. I'm like, how long do I have to wait?
All things come in good time.
Yeah, what the Billy Don Burns said one time. He says, remember, anything good takes time. So
exactly.
And I like what Tommy Barnes said. He goes, patience comes to those who wait.
It does. And when we have to wait on something, Garrett, is it not that much more sweeter? And you want to protect it, and you want to show it off, and you want to make sure that it's always abounding in good things.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you saw what I was looking at, you'd just be like, oh my God. I mean, it's stuff most people dream of. And it's just, and it's so, I don't take any of this for granted at all. I mean, even on the back balcony, there's a balcony here, and I still have a broomstick with 8 gallons of water that comes in your milk jug, and that's how I used to work out when I didn't have a fitness center to go to. Well, I do have a fitness center to go to now. But I still keep that. It's right. I'm looking at it right now. It just kind of keeps me in check. And it reminds me. But there's nothing that has to remind me of how bad it was. Kind of like, you know, Facebook memories. I wish Facebook would get dementia sometimes. You know?
but when you go back, when they put those memories up, and you go back and you see those memories, and you look at where you are now, it keeps, number one, it keeps you grounded. And number two, it gives you a greater appreciation for the journey, because think about it, Garrett. We always talk about it's not the destination, it's the journey. And that is true. You could not appreciate what you have now had it just been handed to you.
Yeah, I would probably run for the hills, because I would think there's no way that this is real, so let's just go ahead and it's kind of like getting a seriously. I mean, it's kind of like taking a cactus out of the Sahara and putting it into the Antarctica. And, I mean, to adjust, I'll tell you what, the stripes, you know, I no longer live in Nashville. Nashville isn't Nashville anymore. Country music isn't country music anymore. And I'm staying true to my craft. And, you know, 85 to 90% of all the country music singers and songwriters in the history of country music came from Texas. So I'm down here. We're in Nashville quite often, but, you know, I got down here, and more has happened for me here in the last 4 to 5 months than happened in Nashville for 23 years. And there's nothing against Nashville. That's, you know, everything evolves. You know, Bob Wills was nothing like, you know, Hank Sr. was nothing like, you know, Alabama, Garth Brooks. I mean, it's all evolved. You know, everything evolves. And you know, Bob Wills. So I'm getting a feedback.
Yeah, we've got a caller that called in. They need to mute their computer, because we get the feedback on our end. So we'll get them to mute their computer. And I'm pretty sure that it's your friend Bradley. Is this Bradley?
I don't know if he can. Probably not.
Hello, caller. Who are you? Well,
do you have him on mute?
Hello. Oh, hello. Who is this?
Hi, I don't know how many people you have on the line, but this is Judy Hughes from Huntsville, Alabama.
Hey, Judy.
Hi.
I love Judy. I love Judy. Go ahead.
Well, I love you too, Garrett. I'm so excited about what Garrett's got going. I don't know if you... I got in from work late, so I didn't really have a chance to see, you know, how far along y'all are. But I'm real excited to hear about his new albums that he's doing, and inspirational, patriotic. I mean, he's really, really got a lot of things going, and I really hadn't even had a chance to talk to him about it. So I'm anxious to hear, you know, if he can
we've
maybe
done
tell
more.
us a little
We've
about
done
that.
We've done more than talk about it. Yvonne, this Judy Hughes is a songwriting machine, and she came to me when life was just at its lowest. I met J. Raleigh Jones of the J.R. Jones TV show, and I actually moved in his house. I was up in Kentucky for a little bit, but I came back to Nashville, and he wanted to do a TV show on me, and I surrounded myself. When you start surrounding yourself with good people, it attracts good people. And,
absolutely.
Yeah, and I tell you what, it wasn't very long after that. Judy came along, and like I say, she's probably written 15,402 million songs. I mean, but she's not really much of a singer at all. I mean, that's not what it's kind of, you know, I mean, it's like Chris Christopherson. I love Chris, but we all know he's not known for his singing, but he's known for his writing. And
exactly.
And all of a sudden, you know, me and her started hooking up, and as far as, I mean, she lives in Alabama. I met her one time when I was doing a show out at the Grand Ole Opry area, but nevertheless, so that's happened, and then all of a sudden, here comes Patsy, who became my wife, and it's just, God is just, I mean, in my mind, He's blessed me more than I deserve, and I say that a lot of times, and the people are like, no, you deserve it. Well, okay, and I'll take it. I'll tell you what.
Well, while y'all were talking, timing is everything. It's God's timing, really. It's not ours, you know, and I think the time is now for Garrett Walker. I mean, he's just really on a roll, and my little saying to him is, "Giddy up, Garrett."
Well, Judy, I told him months and months ago when I first had him on the show, I said, "You're going to go far. Just be patient.
Absolutely.
It's coming." And he didn't believe me, but look at him now. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to play another one of his songs. This is Off the Chain. I'm your host, Yvonne Mason, with my guest, the wonderful, wonderful country artist, Garrett Walker.
Do you know which song you're going to play? Do you know which song you're going to play?
I know exactly which song I'm going to play, but I'm going to let it be a surprise. And
is it from me?
Yes, it's one of yours, yes.
Okay, all right.
So hold on, because we're going to play it.
Judy is the co-writer on the next one. Okay, so, go ahead.
So hold on, ladies. We have a new caller call in. If they'll just bear with me and let us get through this song, then we'll introduce them as well.
That is my wife.
Hi, Patsy.
Hi, Yvonne. How are you?
I'm fine, sweetheart. Hold on. We're going to play a song.
Okay, great.
Oh, that's me and Judy.
God's Word, open up your eyes. Just pray, and you'll realize. Let Him lead your way. His love's here to stay. All you need is to look into His light. The scriptures that's been read guarantees our every step. Don't sin, just walk in God's grace. He will lead the way. His love is here to stay. All we need is to look into His light. The devil, he's a killer that lives to destroy. Put up your guard of armor, rebuke Satan's voice. Jesus fought our fight, so just do what is right. All you need is to look into His light. Yeah, the scriptures that's been read guarantees your every step. Don't sin, just walk in God's grace. He will lead the way. His love is here to stay. All you need is to look into His light. If you want patience, joy, hope, and love, just ask for God's guiding light above. Yeah, the fruits of our labor will bring us ever after. The prayers can All we need is to look into his light. Look into God's light.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Off the Chain. I'm your host, Yvonne Mason, and that song is titled His Light. It was sung by my guest tonight, country music artist Garrett Walker, and it was co-written with a friend of his out of Alabama named Judy. And I just have to say,
she's on the phone now. Yeah, that was
yes,
go ahead.
I just have to say that's one of the most beautiful songs that I have heard in a long, long time. Judy, what inspired you to write those lyrics? Because they're very, very true.
Well, I'm a Christian, and just reading my Bible, I just the words just came to me, and Garrett had listened to it, and he liked it, and he did such a wonderful, wonderful job on that. And then the producer he has been working with in the Texas area, you know, he did a lot with it too. It's just remarkable. It's just Garrett's turned it into, I think, a hit. I really do.
Oh, I agree.
So glad.
Yeah, she sent that to me. She had an idea on the song, and whoever got I'm getting the feedback. Whoever got their, but anyway, she sent the song to me, and with her version, then I sent it back. What I like to say is, I sent it back with corrections. Well, she sent it back with the corrections, and we finally, that's probably you. But anyway, well, that was the end result, and it was definitely work in progress with a co-write, and it just, she has sent me, I don't know how many songs, probably 3,450. But anyway, I mean, she has sent me, she sent me a lot of songs, and I just, when it hits you, it hits, and so we've got a couple more that are done, and then we've got quite a few in the hopper. But Judy is she's just a breath of fresh air.
Well, thank you, Garrett. I appreciate your kind words.
So, Patsy, I want to ask Patsy a question.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Patsy, when Garrett got to Texas, because I've been following this young man for a long, long time. He's been on a couple of times, and I've seen him at his worst. I've seen him about ready to give up. I've seen him ready to throw in the towel because he'd had enough of Nashville being the money pit that it is. When he came to Texas, don't you really believe that was the shot in the arm he needed to turn himself around and understand that dream was still there?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. He is a singer that sings with so much compassion that even that song, I mean, you can actually hear him and see the light. I mean, he gives you such an imagination when he sings, and he has such feeling in his songs that he gives you a whole picture. And, you know, that is just something that a lot of people don't do. And
he's not just a performer or an entertainer. He becomes the music when he sings
Exactly.
Now, if he's this wonderful on a recording, how does the live audience resonate when he's on stage? Yes, Garrett, I'm talking about you, but I'm doing it to your face.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, he does. He takes over that stage. I mean, when Garrett steps, he may be a little nervous before he goes on, but once he steps foot on that stage is his. And he can perform. I don't care if there is one person in the audience or there's 10,000 people in the audience. he takes over that stage, and he can be by himself or he can be with his band. And it doesn't matter. He performs and he entertains, but he does make the audience feel the songs, and he makes them feel, his life, what he's gone through.
Would it be fair to say that Garrett just sucks all the oxygen out of the room when he walks on that stage?
He does. He does, Yvonne. That's funny. Yeah, that's a perfect explanation. I like that.
Well, you see,
keep talking. I'm liking this.
Well, I have seen people with the beautiful craft come and go. I have seen artists who got so discouraged, whether it's in the writing, whether it's in music, whether it's in painting, and they just threw in the towel because it got hard. And all of us that have been in this business of art, whether it's books, music, or painting, know that if we don't pay the dues, if we don't sow those rows, if we don't fall down at least 1,000 times, then it's not sweet at the end when the crops come in. And it doesn't matter how many times we fall down on our face. It's how many times we keep getting up. And that one time we don't get up could be the time that it just does what's happened now.
And that's exactly right. It's how many times you get up. And that's what I tell him all the time.
I'd like to interject real quick before I want Patsy to keep talking, but for her to come up with these opinions of me, Patsy, tell them a little bit of your background to make, there's a lot of people that just really seem to really like and love what I do, and they're, regular Joe, and I love that, but it's always good to interact with somebody that's in a position in life that has given their life to the same field, the entertainment industry. So, Patsy, would you please?
Yeah. I worked over, I don't want to say how many years. That'll tell me how old I am. But I've worked over 30 years in the motion picture industry and in the entertainment industry. And I also experienced, working with actors and actresses and, in promotions. And so, I know what it is, to be an entertainer and to be in that field, and how many times you have to, fall down and get up again.
And you've seen them come and go, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. And, it was mostly in the motion picture side that my experience was. But I also, we also had radio also. And the artists would come and go for the singers and the songwriters. And, so it's a great experience. And, I just love Garrett to death because I married him. So. I knew him, on Facebook. We were friends for 3 years before. We even started, becoming friends. So we, it was a God thing that brought us together. It was truly God. And, here we are, and I'm managing him and also his wife. So it's a lot, but we enjoy.
The company that she works for is a major staple in both the music industry and the motion picture side. They're one of the biggest names there are. There is. I mean, and has been for years. So I just wanted to say that, she hasn't just done the motion picture side. Her company that she worked for 30 plus years is a major staple in both industries. And so, in saying that, when she gave me her opinion, I mean, I can walk around this house and I can see her with all these pictures, with all these stars. Anybody can take a picture, but she actually knows these people and it's just unbelievable. Go ahead. And so I really looked up to her, and she really don't care. I mean, it's not that she don't like it, but country music, drinking and eating and all that stuff. But she's mainly all about blues. I mean, she loves that girl. Man, you put anything on, and her head's gonna start nodding. I mean, not nodding, but she's going back. She's into the music. We'll be at a bar. She don't drink or smoke or nothing. I mean, she's very exciting, and we'll go to a bar, and I'm thinking, they're playing some blues song, and I'm like, I mean, blues. What does that give you? Well, it gives me the blues.
I love the blues. That's
I love all music genres too, except rap.
But she is just so enthralled. The whole world goes black, and she's just listening to nothing but that music, and so when I play, she'll be playing the TV downstairs or whatever, and I'm up here, and I'll pick up my guitar, and I don't care what it is. I'll pick up my guitar, and I'll just barely hit the string, and I mean, everything comes off. She's down there listening to me.
Exactly, as it should be.
And I don't really know that she's. And then I get done. Oh my God, when did you write that? I said, well, I don't know the date, but oh my God, you got to release that. So we're in the studio twice a week, usually on Wednesday nights and Sunday days. And
so on that note, before we run out of time, on that note, I want to play this last song because I love it.
Oh, you're gonna love this one.
This is Off the Chain. I'm your host, Yvonne Mason, and as all of y'all are listening, we have a room full of people. We have country music artist Garrett Walker. We have Garrett's lovely wife and manager, Patsy Walker. We have Judy, who writes some of the songs for Garrett. So it's been an amazing, amazing evening so far, and we're going to
Bradley Harmer that wrote that first song. I've known him for 23 years. And I mean, we have been through, and he's an amazing, amazing writer.
So it's been a family affair. So let's play this last song, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on.
So you think you're cowboy because you ride a horse. You got the cowboy boots, stepped on high, of course. The way you talk, the way you twang, try to sound like Hank. And all those good old boys, but now you're messing with the crowd of the real McCoys. You say you went to school to learn the Cotton Eye Joe, the 10-step, 2-step, walk across the floor, turn the dial up to 10 when you ride the mechanical bull. Well, I see you over there, you're not half been. tip shirt, polo tie, of course, of course. Way to talk with twang, try to sound like Hank, and all those good old boys. And now you're messing with a crowd of the real McCoys. So let's tell them what to do. Get on your pony, get right high, right. Yeah, you're messing with a crowd of the real McCoys.
And that title of that song is The Real McCoys, sung by our guest tonight, country music artist Garrett Walker. This is Off the Chain. I'm your host, Yvonne Mason. Yes, darling, go ahead.
I want to give credit. All three of those songs, the first one, Bleed, it's co-produced. Mike Lewis, Homer Gutierrez of the Big Room Studio here in Texas, he's the one who produced all three of those songs, and he plays everything, all that lead guitar and all those harmonies, everything he does it. He is the man. I mean, he just, it's amazing to watch him work and to work with good people like this. And but I did want to give a shout out to him, and of course my mom, Jerry Ray, and I could go on and on, but nevertheless, so yeah.
I do want to say something. Excuse me, Garrett. I'm sorry. I want to say I just got a message from Bradley. He couldn't get through. His phone messed up, but he is listening, and he wants everyone to know that. So,
wonderful.
Hi, Bradley.
Yeah, he kept saying, I can't get on. I said, Bradley, you can't get on.
It hasn't started
like,
yet.
I'll count down for you. We'll go live here shortly. So I'm glad
like, Bradley, settle down. Oh, he's an amazing writer. I tell you what, we need to have him on the show sometime. He's an amazing writer. He's a genius. He is a genius. He's a genius mind. And I do want to say one thing that really means more to my heart than anything right now. With everything good that's going on with me, I have even been able to reconnect with my daughter. And
wow.
So, yeah, and it's been years. But anyway, so it's just, God just keeps
and his
blessing.
family. And his family also.
Oh, and my family. Oh, my God. I've seen them 3 times in the last 3 months, and I hadn't seen any of them for 20 years. We didn't get along.
See, good things happen to good people. He is. And I kept telling Garrett, all things will come to pass. Just learn to be patient and wait. It happens.
Exactly.
Yeah. It sure has.
He's in tears, but that's my man.
And that's okay, because you know what? Real men do cry. And
I know.
If
and they say real men wear pink. Well, they got me on that one because I wear my heart.
And that's why
I try to knock my heart off my sleeve, but it just won't. It just won't budge. And that's what helps me write songs. A bad day. A bad day is a good song. And they say I have a bunch of good songs to do the most.
And if you didn't wear your heart on your sleeve, there's no way that even the real McCoy, that song made me want to get up and dance. I haven't wanted to dance in a while. But that song made me want to get up and dance.
I love that song. That was the first song I really loved. It's happy, it's upbeat, it's true. It's a country
feel good song. It's a feel good country song. It's pure country.
Kick up your feet.
You see barn dances and cowboy hats and boots and wide belt buckles and two-stepping.
That's it. Yeah, the backstory on that is I was playing a bar in New York City, a country bar, and I'm from Kansas originally. So on the way up there, I thought, a country bar in New York City, get the rope. But anyway, on there, I was, now you're dealing with the real McCoys. And that was written about 15 to 20 years ago, but it's brand new today to the ears that have not heard it. And it really just turned out great.
So let me ask you something, Garrett. With everything that's going on in your life, what live shows are you going to be doing in Texas next?
Well, tomorrow night, every Tuesday night, I do an open mic songwriters night here in the Colony, and it's never been done here, and it's starting to take off pretty good. But it's a little dewdrop in and a little smoky. It's a smoky bar room, but I played in those for years and years and years, and it's really not on the grand level. But what it does, it keeps my chops up. It's after I get off here, I'm probably going to go live on Facebook to rehearse, so I'm doing that. And then we've got some stuff coming up, everything from Vegas to overseas to a CD release showcase at one of the major venues, here. So we got, but as well as I do, during the holiday months between Thanksgiving all the way up to about March, the labels and everyone just shuts down. And so we plan on doing this right around February to really kick off, and then when it comes to springtime, when then we'll be fully loaded and going. And
back on the trail.
I wish that y'all would come to South Florida. I told Jeremy Parsons.
Well, guess where my daughter is.
Where?
She's in South Florida.
Where?
She's in Florida. Yeah, Pensacola.
Where in Florida? Okay, she's on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So y'all need to come to South Florida on the East Coast. Well, about a 3 hour. Well, it's about an 8 hour drive coming across country because Pensacola's up at the top of the state, and you have to go north to come south. It's insane.
And where are you, Yvonne? Where are you?
I'm in Port St. Lucie. I am south of Daytona.
Okay.
About an hour and a half.
Right,
south
I know
of
exactly where that is.
See, so y'all need to do a venue here. You need to hook up with Jeremy Parsons and get him here because we have this neat little theater in Fort Pierce, and they're always looking for acts. And they have season ticket holders that pay big money, and that thing's always sold out.
I guarantee you, Patsy will research it. She will know more about them than they do. She is.
I'm already taking notes.
In the music business, I got the music. She's got the business. This girl is no joke. I mean, she'll be all over it.
And Patsy, we also there's a county fair in St. Lucie County, which is huge because we're a big 4-H. This is farming country. It's cattle country. It's horse country. It's orange groves. So that thing gets sold out all the time. So see, this would be a whole new venue for Garrett. He could get a whole new fan base. That would be so much fun.
Oh gosh, yes. So that is in Fort St. Lucie.
The theater is in Fort Pierce, which is the next little town up. The fairgrounds are in St. Lucie County. They're out 60 or 70. They're out in the middle of the nowhere. But I guarantee you that fair runs for a week, and you can't even get into that place.
Oh, my gosh. Well, that sounds like, hey, I need to get in touch with them.
Absolutely. And I tell you what, I will even up the ante. You and Garrett would have a place to stay with me and my home.
Oh, that is so sweet of you. Come on, you're just a dog. Well, if you ever come to Dallas, you got a place. You got your own room here too.
Well, thank you, ma'am. My son lives right below y'all in a little town about 40 miles south of Dallas.
Oh, really? Where at?
I can't think of it.
Town?
I can't think of it. I can never remember the town they live in, but it's south of Dallas. There's a whole bunch of them.
Oh.
Texas is pretty much its own country, so they're.
That's true.
Oh my God. Oh,
are
yeah,
very
absolutely.
And
You know,
Patsy,
go ahead.
I was going to tell Patsy, in Indian River County, there's the Lyric Theater, and down in Palm Beach County, there's the Kravis Center. And you want to get into the Kravis Center, because the Kravis Center is where all the shall we say upper crust go.
Right.
You want to get into the Kravis Center.
Yeah, but the fairgrounds is in Port St. Lucie, right?
The fairgrounds are in St. Lucie County.
Yeah.
And that
I might have to give
there.
you a call later.
You got it.
Yeah.
See, ladies and gentlemen, on live radio, you have no idea what you're going to hear on this show. We're setting up shows for Garrett during his interview like he's not even.
There you go.
It's the magic of it all.
I'm willing to take anybody. Any help I can get. Hey, there you go.
Judy, Garrett told me that he's been on many radio shows, but he likes this one the best. Now we know why.
Well, it's the truth. I mean, I like the other ones, but it's not this. And you know, it's like people ask me. You know, I have a few other studios that would like for me to record there with them, and I'm like, well, you're probably good, but I don't think that your Homer Gutierrez is good. I mean, the guy is just, you know,
he is amazing.
Yeah, he really is, and just a great guy, and just so it's like you walk in that studio, and all of a sudden, just complete peace covers you, and
the magic happens.
It really does. It really does, and I'm just. Like I say, every day, everything that's happened for me, there's only one reason that it's happened, and it's God. He's taken over. You know, I've had enough of the bad life. Don't drink. Don't do any kind. You know, it's over. People now, when I go to the bars and I'll do is, hey man, let me buy you a drink, and I just tell them I've had enough. Oh, yeah, I've had enough, and I'm like, well, we ain't seen you drink. I said, well. I've had enough. Plus, who takes a six-pack to work? That's my job.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, and next time they want to buy you a drink, tell them they can buy you a Coke or a glass of water, a glass of sweet tea.
Or they can put that $6 in my tip jar.
There you go.
My tip jar. I mean, that
absolutely works. So
yes,
you're going to go back into the studio and you're going to release some more songs.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I literally have. Go ahead.
I have a question for you. You know that I put this show up on Reverb Nation, and what I would like to do, and you pick, is I would like to put one of tonight's songs up on the site as a stream only with a link to where if they want to buy or download, they have to go to that link so that you will get paid for that song.
Right.
So
go ahead. Well, I don't think that, Patsy, we don't have that link yet, do we?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the website and all
We're
that
on
stuff.
Spotify.
But we can always, you know, give the way to, you know, they can buy it through us, Patsy in Dallas and all that kind of stuff. I mean, the old fashioned way. It's coming around. We got a really good guy doing the website, but all that kind of stuff takes time. And
it does.
So yeah,
what I want to do is to give you even more exposure, so that folks will go and buy your music.
Exactly.
And there's over 5,000 fans just on Reverb Nation on my site.
Right.
I've got about that on Reverb as well, and then like I say, I've got 4 different Facebook pages with has 5,000 on each. It's crazy, and then 6 like pages. It's a total of about 50 to 60,000. It's crazy. This guy asked me, "How did you do that?" I said, "I don't know. You know, I wish I saw what you see in me because I don't see it. But hey, I just showed up.
Patsy, when we get off the phone, just go show him a mirror and show him what he's got.
I try to. I tell him every day it's his heart and soul. That's why I fell in love with him. It's his heart and soul, and he sings it, all the time.
Yes, he does. Now, believe it or not, guys, we are running out of time.
Oh.
This hour. Patsy, I'm going to send Garrett my phone number, or if you're on my Facebook page, I'll send it to you so I can call and give you all that other information. Garrett, tell the folks where you can be found.
The Colony, Texas. No, well, I mean, found for as
Garrett
far
where
as
your music can be found. Yeah.
Yeah. You can go to. Well, you can hear my music on Spotify, Garrett Walker, or reverbnation.com/Garrett Walker. And right now, that's about it. Or just come to one of my pages, and I got the music of Garrett Walker Entertainment, and so I mean, I'm all over the place, but to get everything, the nuts and bolts, that's what we will come, new and improved by about the end of January to February.
And Patsy, if somebody wants to book Garrett for a show, where can they find you?
It's Patsy in Dallas at AOL.com, or our phone numbers. Our phone numbers, Garrett's phone number is listed on his Facebook page, and mine is 214-707-6637, and they can call me.
And Miss Judy, if somebody
can call my phone. My phone is 615-498-4500, and it has you can push 1 to get a hold of Patsy, or just stay on the line to leave a message. But I have a Nashville number. She has a Texas number, and we're all over the place. But you can definitely get a hold of us. And I would love to do house concerts, any kind of shows, anything from the small honky tonks to the bigger venues. But all that stuff is being handled right now, and so I mean it's just wonderful.
So Miss Judy, if somebody wanted to produce, sing one of your songs, how would they find you?
Well, they would need to go through Garrett.
There you go.
Me. Yeah, have them just come to me. Here's the deal. I don't mind putting my phone out there because, it's a business. If somebody knocks on your front door, you don't have to let them in.
Exactly.
So, I mean, and I get calls all day. I probably, during this right here, I think I missed, about 15 or 20 calls. But that's just part of the business. I signed up for it.
Absolutely.
But as far as Judy, she is so not about her. She goes, Garrett, you don't have to mention my name. I'm like, well, that's not how I roll. You've got to give people credit where it's due.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our hour. I want to thank my guest, Garrett Walker, country music artist, his lovely wife, Patsy Walker, also his manager, and Judy, who writes a lot of his songs. Can't wait to see where Garrett's going from here. Also, I'm sure he'll come back on this show, and we're going to get them in South Florida. We will be, and y'all hang on after the show goes dark.
Okay.
We will be back tomorrow night with Eric Rosenberg, who is a financial advisor, and this is a good time of year to start planning. Until then, this is your host, Yvonne Mason, with Off the Chain, with my guest, country music artist Garrett Walker, his lovely wife and manager, Patsy Walker, and Judy Bradley, and we will see you all tomorrow night.
Thank you. Great job, Yvonne.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Thank you.
Thank
Y'all
you
hang
so
on.
much, Yvonne. Love
hang
you.
on,
Okay.
no. Love you too. Don't hang up, though.
Bye, Katie. I don't even know if she was listening. Okay.
All right, we're off the air, but all of the archived part, our conversation will show up in the archive show, but I wanted to let y'all know that when we get off here and the show archives, I am going to post the link on my page, and Garrett, I'll tag you in it. Patsy, I'll tag you in it. Judy, I'll tag you in it, and y'all share this show.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
Good night, everyone.
And tomorrow it will go up on Spreaker, on Spotify, Spreaker, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, FM.com, TuneIn Radio, and when it goes up on SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, and Spreaker, I will also send you those links.
Okay.
This is wonderful.
And
are you there still, Judy?
No, she hung up.
Oh, she is. Okay, go ahead.
But but we're heard in over 200 countries now.
Oh my goodness,
wonderful.
that is wonderful.
We have a 250,000 listener base, and it's growing every day.
That is fantastic.
Awesome.
And I
will share this. Anyway, go ahead.
Wanted to send my deepest sympathies. We do for you, and I read your, on Facebook. I think you're doing great for missing your wonderful, lovely husband, and I hope you read my little note to you.
Did.
But
thank you.
Okay, good.
And I'm sorry. I apologize for getting. What happened was there's another gal, Patsy Townsend. Her husband was going through a myriad of health issues, and I think I just got it mixed up. And I just have so much going on, so please forgive me for not.
No, honey, it's no worry.
No, it's
I don't mind telling folks that he died. I mean, it's part of life.
Sure.
The easy, if death is easy, well, he and I had already discussed it. We knew our time was limited, and we had already made peace with it. And the night that I let him go, I put him to bed at 11 o'clock, and he said, "I'm in trouble, aren't I?" And I said, "Yes, honey." I said, "Your journey is ending, and anytime you want to go, you can."
Oh.
So we were okay with it. It hurts because he was my biggest fan and my biggest supporter, but we knew that the journey was ending, and it's okay. I'm at peace with it.
That's the way I was with my dad, and we were okay with it too. But it still brings tears to your eyes.
It does. There's some days I just miss him so much because, when I get off the show tonight, if he were still with me, I'd go in the living room. He'd say, "How was the show? What y'all talked about?" And I would tell him all the good things we talked about, and I don't have that anymore. But it's okay.
Yeah.
I have some memories.
But you're doing great, and I'm so happy. I'm happy that you continue. So I'm happy that we're on this show with you.
Have to keep Garrett going. Got to keep the boy going.
I know, and you got to have 250,000 other fans going too. So
exactly.
There you go.
So I will send y'all my phone number so that I can give you the information. And thank you guys for taking an hour out of your life to spend it with me. I appreciate
my God,
it.
no, thank you. Thank you.
It's always a pleasure.
Oh, thank you, Yvonne. That's so sweet of you. We really do like coming on your show, so I appreciate it.
You're quite welcome, and y'all keep writing songs, singing songs, and doing gigs.
Okay. He will. I don't know what happened to him. If he's disconnected, we have.
No,
I'm right here.
He's listening.
I'm right here. Yeah.
He's listening. So.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
You're welcome, guys. I will be talking to y'all soon.
Okay. Bye-bye. God bless you.
Bye-bye. Same to you, honey.
Bye-bye.
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 Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive's Employee of the Month, 2 months in a row. Leave a message at the... Hi, Jamie. It's me, Jamie. I just had a new idea for our song about the Name Your Price tool. So when it's like, tell us what you want to pay, hey, 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 and the trombone goes, blah, 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 and you say, we'll help you find coverage options to fit your budget. Then we just all do finger snaps while a choir goes, savings coming at ya, savings coming at ya. Yes? No? Maybe? Anyway, see your practice tonight. I got new lyrics for the rap break.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
How do you feel about your office? Is it just a space for your company? Or is it a space to help you grow your company? From new HQs to satellite offices, with WeWork, you can find a space that works for you. Visit we.co/space matters to learn more.